Good morning, my name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of Motivational Skills. And the topic for today's discussion is interview question. Have you ever had problem working with a manager? Have you ever had problem working with a manager? Now, this is a very tough question, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to answer it very, very thoughtfully. The HR is asking you that have you ever faced any problem working with a manager in your previous organization? Ladies and gentlemen, I must say that people often face problems because of their managers. And in most of the cases, the reason behind leaving a job is only a manager. Now, this is the real life situation that I am discussing with you. People often face this problem. Sometimes managers are absolutely non-cooperative. I'm not saying that all the managers are bad, but there are certain situations in which managers do not cooperate with their juniors. They do not cooperate with their juniors. Inside an organization, there are always certain growth opportunities available for everyone. But there are certain autocratic managers who always hide such kind of opportunities from their juniors so that their juniors should remain completely dependent on them. So that their juniors completely remain dependent on them. They should never get any chance of internal growth opportunities. There are such managers also, ladies and gentlemen, who don't want their employees to grow in any way. So that they always remain dependent on their managers. And there are certain managers who are always rude, who are always misbehaving with their juniors. Even they try to humiliate their juniors in front of everyone. They never lose a chance to humiliate their juniors publicly. In office meetings, in corporate parties, in front of our own team. There are bad managers, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the fact of life. This is the fact of modern corporate world. Now, I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm not saying that such kind of things happen in every type of corporate environment, but yes, these things happen. There are bad managers, and this is the fact of life. But as far as this question is concerned, that have you ever worked under a bad manager? You must say that no, I never worked under a bad manager. Wherever I worked, all my managers were good. All my managers were great. My managers helped me a lot in understanding the things that I did in my last organization. My managers always tried to ensure that I get the best possible training related to the task that I have to do. My managers always helped me. Whenever I approached my managers were always ready with a good solution to my problem. My managers were highly supportive. This is how you should answer this question. That did you ever work under a bad manager? No, I never worked under a bad manager. Wherever I worked, in whichever organization, all my managers were fantastic. They were good. In my different organizations, I worked in different types of atmosphere, and the managers were highly supportive. They made me understand the corporate environment. They made me understand that what type of project is going on and how effectively I should perform my best. My managers were great. They always helped me. This is how you should answer this question, even if you have faced a bad manager. Even if your manager was bad, he was not supporting you, he was always against you, he never gave you any internal growth opportunity, still in front of HR, when you are appearing for interview of some other organization, never criticize your manager. Out of excitement, sometimes the candidates, they start criticizing their managers. Yes, I was having problem with my manager. He never supported me. He never told me about any kind of growth opportunity. He was always rebuking me and then misbehaving with me all the time. He always tried to humiliate me. You know, candidates, they start talking like this in front of HR. Whenever you talk like this in front of HR, the HR clearly thinks that you are having a negative attitude. Even if your concerns are genuine, even if you are saying the truth, even if you have faced such kind of bad situation with your previous manager, still if you talk like this in front of HR, the HR is going to believe that you are not having a positive attitude, you are having a fault finding attitude, you are always looking for faults and shortcomings in other people, you are always looking for faults and shortcomings in your seniors and superiors. Instead of working on your own shortcomings, you are always pointing fingers on your seniors and superiors, and this is a bad attitude. So if you talk like this, the HR is not going to hire you. Straight away, you will be rejected. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to repeat this statement once again. Even if you ever faced a bad manager in your life, even if you are having severe problems with manager of your last organization, whenever you are appearing in an interview, never criticize your manager. Never ever criticize your manager. Even if the HR is asking this straightforward question that have you ever faced any problem with your manager, still you have to say that no, I never faced any problem with my manager. All my managers were very good in whatever organizations I worked previously. The managers of all those organizations were very good. I worked in different types of atmosphere. In every industry where I worked, I came to know something new, and it was all because of support of my managers in all the organizations where I worked. It was all because of support of my managers. My managers were always supportive. They always wanted me to learn more and more. And only because of support of my previous managers, I was able to learn everything thoroughly related to the different types of tasks that were happening in different industries wherever I worked. This is how you should answer this question. Always highlight your manager, your senior, your superior in a positive way whenever this question is asked to you. Otherwise, the HR is going to feel that you are having a negative attitude and you will lose a golden opportunity. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, Trainer B.Tech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.